righty, boys and girls, time to call the life coach. You know you've been wanting to. You know you've been thinking about it. Well, today would be the day. Life coach, you should call right now at 1-800-252-1025, or you can get your email out to us at lifecoach@KZOK.com. Life Coach brought to you by Goldberg Jones Divorce for Men. Call 1-800-DIVORCE. And I believe this morning we will start with an email.
Yes, we will, Danny. We're going to get an email from one of the listeners who emailed at lifecoach@KZOK.com. They have a problem, and Danny Bonaduce, life coach, is going to solve it.
And again, if you want to lie about your name, feel free to call yourself Steve or Becky or Betty or anything, because a lot of people say, I want to call Danny with my problem.
Right.
But I'm embarrassed.
And I don't want my friends to know, or whatever it is. Maybe you don't want your husband or your wife to know it's you.
Well, and you can also, say, hi, Danny, I have a problem with smoking.
I know who you are.
How do I quit?
I'll tell you. Nicotine patch. Don't chew gum at a Chinese consulate like the president does. See? I could have helped out Obama.
Why did he do that?
That I thought so rude, to be honest with you. And I back that guy, because I'm not a politician. I don't have to check all the way you're voting or anything. But don't chew gum and don't salute with a cup of coffee in your hand. What is up with your manners, Obama?
And with the nicotine gum, can't you just hold it like a
you do.
tobacco patch?
They even say on the directions, park it.
Oh,
Park
Obama.
it?
Yeah, put it between your. You can save it for later. You can park it.
Gotcha. All right, it is Danny Bonaduce, life coach, and the first email comes from Joe in Seattle.
All right, Joe.
My ex of 8 years lives about 1 mile away from me. The problem is, my ex calls me constantly. I want to get a protection order, but that may cause some problems. Now I'm thinking I should just move. What do you think I should do?
I think neither, man. You're just getting into the drama. Change your phone number. Change your email address. A lot of people say, a lot of people know this phone number. A lot of people know this email address. Then you don't have a problem. If you're not willing to change your phone number, then it isn't driving you real life crazy. If I've had those problems in the past, you just change the phone number. That's your answer. And I've said this before, I will say it again. If you're unwilling to do that, you did not care that much. They weren't bothering you enough. And don't move. If you're thinking about moving, maybe you should move. Maybe it's the right thing for you. But if you're moving because some girl is bothering you, I don't let that person in and win. But you know what? I love moving every now and again to get a new outlook on life. But I say, don't do any of the things you're thinking about doing. I don't feel that you have a real problem. Change your phone number and you'll be surprised. I don't think you got a stalker. I think she still has feelings for you. Change your phone number and see what happens there. And that's the whole answer to your problem. That's what I believe. Change your phone number.
8 years. That seems a little weird.
Yeah.
Right? If you've got a question for the life coach, 800-252-1025. Call that number right now because Danny can help you.
I can help you and I will help you.
Janice and Linwood, you're on with Danny.
Hey, Janice.
Hi. How are you guys?
We're all good. What's up with you?
Good morning. So I completed over a year of treatment for alcohol addiction last year.
That's a long time.
Yeah, and it was self-opted, so I wasn't required to go. I just, I wanted to work through the problem, and so I did it. So I completed it. And
wait a minute. Did you complete your problem? Do you drink?
What's that?
Do you fix it? Do you still drink, or do you not drink anymore?
No, I don't drink anymore, and I don't have any plans to.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah. So it was a great treatment program, and one of the things that they told me was that you can't graduate the program until you pay in full. And so I made sure to pay my bill every day, every month. And then when I finished it, a couple months later, I get this bill for $2,000.
Right.
And my insurance company was paying for some of it, and at the treatment place, they kept telling me, "Yeah, you're approved for another 3 months, this and that." So I took the bill to my insurance company to see if they would cover it, and they're taking a really long time to get back to me. Meanwhile, the treatment place is saying that they're going to send me to collections. So I'm wondering if I have any kind of legal power to say to the treatment place, hey, you said that you wouldn't graduate me unless it was paid in full. And so
I get it, because that's standard fare for rehabs and things like that. That was the way things were done at my rehab. You got to, when you were going to move on to a better life, you had to go out by the well, which I don't think was really a well. But you had to go out by the well, and you got to ring this bell. Ding, 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 like a big brass bell. And they told you to your face, you can't ring the bell unless you're paid in full. So they did let me ring the bell. So imagine if they let me ring the bell anyway. And that's my only indication that I've been paid in full. And you want to take that to court? No, they let me ring the bell. You will lose. So if that's the only thing you've got, Janice, is they told you if you get to graduate, that means automatically you were paid in full. If that's all you got, I don't think you'll win on that one. Janice, do you have anything else that says you paid in full?
And other than them saying they had a billing issue that delayed them sending out invoices.
Right.
Because at the time I'm graduating, I kept asking, do I owe anything? Do I owe anything? No, you're paid in full. And then, 3 months later, I get this letter saying we had a billing issue. We apologize for the delay.
Oh, no. Do you have that? Do you have a piece of paper that says we apologize, we had a delay?
Yeah, I don't know if they said, they said something to the effect of, we had a delay in they had a new system that they were using for billing, and so there was a delay between getting information from the insurance company to them in terms of what was being covered and what wasn't.
Does any of that indicate that you were paid in full? Any of that new system?
Well, I mean, they just, every month that I was there, they said, yeah, you paid your bill off, you're paid in full.
We have a problem, Janice. I'd love to make you feel better and say, yeah, of course you got a case. You don't. If they told you to your face, don't pay us, we promise, you're done, don't you dare to give us any more money, that would not hold up in court. These people lied to you, but I will tell you this, if you can afford it, I would, in the meantime, pay it off in full, or it's going to get against your credit and credit rating, which are all the rage these days. And if you want to pursue it later, you should. You don't want to give money you don't owe, but if you do want decent credit, you should pay this off. But right now, can I take this to court and win? My estimate is no, you cannot, Janice. Sorry about that, but thank you very much for the phone call. Hey, and that's great that you don't drink anymore.
Yeah, congratulations.
A lot of people that do that on their own don't make it. Yeah. I keep talking about like when I went to rehab. I went to rehab 20 years ago. That didn't catch on for a while.
No, but you've been sober
4 years, just about.
Just about.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing, dude.
Coming up in January, 4 years. Mm-hmm. You know who was with me the last night I had a drink?
Who?
Her, Sarah, right there. Was in my house.
Well, you had started about 5 hours before I got there.
I remember. It's very interesting because I remember very little of that night, but I remember your first words to me when you came in my house around noon or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I said, "Hey!" And you said, "Hey, you really shouldn't be drunk in the middle of the day when you're the host of the party." I went, "Gay!" And then I don't remember a whole lot.
You're not supposed to start drinking until your guests arrive.
Yeah, I didn't listen to that one.
And then you quickly followed it up with, "Put your pants on, Danny. You have friends over."
So that was the very last day I drank, and little Sarah Stiffles was there to celebrate it with me.
And actually, Gibbons, you're not that far off. I'm pretty sure I told him he had to put his shirt back on.
See, I don't want to hear that one. Remember the shirtless part. That's probably true.
Sober almost 4 years,
almost
which
4
is
years.
incredible. And it's one of the reasons why you are
the life coach.
We do have time for another email. This comes from Stacy in Auburn.
All right.
I'm an otherwise healthy 25-year-old woman. I don't know why, but sex with my boyfriend of 3 years has become a chore. I'm completely uninterested. Now, my libido does kick in when I see an attractive male, so it's not that I'm turned off or have any problems getting excited. I think I'm just avoiding intimacy with my boyfriend. What do you suggest I do?
All right, well, I'll tell you this, because I just got to go with the, encompassing email there. Because you do have a good libido. You do seem to like your boyfriend. And it's become laborious to have sex with him. I think you work on that. Like anything else in your marriage, or boyfriend world, I think you got to, talk to him about laundry. Laundry. That's not what I meant. Lingerie. That's what I meant. But how can you spice it up without feeling ridiculous? Like, if I wanted to spice things up with Amy, like lingerie, as a matter of fact, we went shopping just the other day at Victoria's Secret. It's all adorable and really pretty, and I'm a big fan. But if one of us said to the other one, I'm going to do role playing. I want to be a schoolgirl, and you be the evil schoolmaster. I'd go, hey, no, not doing it. So you should work that out with your partner.
You want to be the schoolgirl.
I do, because I've got the kilt. But you need to talk to your boyfriend about this stuff, and don't tell him it's become a chore, if you will. Talk to him about how you love to spice things up. And I'm not throwing this out because a bunch of people find this dirty, including my wife. Porno, although they do have like porno light, if you will. They have female-friendly porno, if you will. If that's, something you might be interested in, you should check that out. But like I said, lingerie is nice, whatever it is that you're into, but step it up, because you shouldn't you're a healthy, she said, healthy 25-year-old. That's so awesome. That's a gift from God right there. Work on it. You got a healthy, happy relationship that right now is in a rut. Work on it with your boyfriend, and he will greatly appreciate it.
All right, good luck to you, Stacy. And we've got time for another one. This is from Becky in Puyallup.
All right, Becky.
My husband and I married in the past year. For the first few months, his family was so disapproving of me, they pressured him to get an annulment. Now, it's true I have something of a checkered past, which stems mostly from prior drug use, but I feel I'm a worthy wife. I've turned things around. Now, they have since backed off, but I'm wondering if I should write them a letter expressing my feelings and sticking up for myself. Do you think I should?
Yes, but wait, I got rules. Not rules. I got suggestions on this one. I think you should write them a letter, put everything in your mind and heart down on a piece of paper. You should put it in an envelope, put a stamp on it, and then don't mail it. Put it in your drawer and wait. This is new. This might, you might send them a letter that says all these things and then go, why'd I do that? They backed off. They're being better. Everything's going, because things take time. You know what? You were the one. You got to take responsibility for your actions. You're the one with drug offenses. No harm, no foul. They don't get to hold that against you right now, and they did, and they're the losers for it. But as everybody's starting to back up a little bit, I would not say, hey, I got a great idea. Let me stir this up with a letter, but while your head is cool, knowing in your heart, I'm not sending this, you can write anything down in it and put it away. An event, and here's my hope. You never, ever, ever send it. But something comes across, I'm going to send this, and today is the day. It's already written. It's got everything in it that you meant to say. Nothing is overlooked. So there's my answer to your question. I think you should work things out with your husband. I think you should work things out with your family. But I say write the letter in detail, put it in a drawer, and hopefully the whole thing goes away and you never, ever send it. But remember where it is, because there's no reason for it to be like 3 years later and somebody find it and go, hey, what's up with you? So write it, stamp it, put it in a drawer, and see if you should send it or not later on in life. Hey, thank you very much. That's all the time we have for Danny Bonaduce, Life Coach. Danny Bonaduce, Life Coach, brought to you by Goldberg Jones Divorce for Men. Call 1-800-DIVORCE.